everyone, my name is Sean, and today we're exploring a fascinating story in the beverage industry. How Chagee or Chagee, however you want to call it, basically a Chinese tea brand, rose to dominate Asia's market while other companies like Starbucks actually faced significant challenges. So it started from a single shop in China to a global network of thousands. Chagee has redefined tea culture. Meanwhile, companies like Starbucks have struggled to capture the same loyalty in Asia's tea-centric market. So today we're going to examine what drove Chagee's success and why Starbucks couldn't really replicate it. Our story begins in 2017 in Kunming, Yunnan, the heart of China's tea country. Chagee's founder Zhang Junjie started as a bubble tea apprentice, learning the craft in small shops. Inspired by the success of chains like Heytea, he launched Chagee. Its Chinese name, Ba Wang Cha Zi, Chagee, is based on the traditional Chinese opera farewell, My Concubine. So the brand's focus was actually quite clear. It was to make handcrafted tea made from whole leaf Yunnan leaves, each drink named after ancient Chinese poems to evoke a sense of cultural pride. Unlike sugary bubble teas, Chagee emphasized natural flavors and quality ingredients, offering a refined experience at prices beyond $2 and $4. By 2019, Chagee expanded beyond China, opening stores in Malaysia and Thailand through a franchise model that fueled rapid growth, especially in these countries. By September 2025, Chagee operates over 6,500 stores worldwide, with a strong presence especially in Malaysia, and we're going to talk about this because it has more than 120 locations, and in 2024, the company generated 12 billion renminbi in revenue, equivalent to roughly 1.7 billion US dollars. Their drinks are often marketed as under 200 calories and appeal to health-conscious consumers seeking quality without excess sweetness. Chagee's branding blends Eastern heritage with modern aesthetics, creating an experience that feels both traditional and contemporary. Their success is reflected in 140 million WeChat members and a first quarter 2025 gross merchandise value of 6.2 billion yuan. The brand also benefited from timing, as boycotts of Western chains like Starbucks and Costa Coffee, which were linked to the Israel-Palestine conflict. This actually pushed consumers towards local brands or Asian brands, which are not affiliated with this war that's going on. Chagee's tea actually feels like a cultural celebration, and it resonates deeply, and that's also why it performs so well in Asian markets. Now let's take a look at Starbucks. Since entering Asia in the 1990s, Starbucks tried to export its Western coffeehouse model. However, they encountered a fundamental issue. Asia had a deep-rooted tea culture. In countries like China and Thailand, tea is more than a beverage, it's a tradition. Starbucks drinks priced between $5 and $7 actually feels expensive compared to Chagee's $2 and $4 range. While local chains like Luckin Coffee also compete at $3 to $5, and Miche goes to $1.5 to $3, so Starbucks can't really compete, frankly. And its espresso-heavy menu actually lacks the cultural resonance of Chagee's tea offerings. While some argue that Starbucks has some popular matcha or green tea lattes, they simply don't match the authenticity of Chagee's handcrafted blends. In 2024 actually, over 35% of Starbucks stores in China underperform, losing ground to local competitors. Consumers and netizens often say Starbucks feels disconnected from local tastes, like bringing a foreign concept to a market that values its own heritage. So when you think about it, what really sets Chagee apart? Their marketing is exceptional. They actually tried to localize compared to what Starbucks did. They rebranded as Chagee for global appeal. And they've also made store openings across major events, brought in KOLs, influencers, allowing them to grow rapidly in terms of market share all across Asia. In Malaysia, drinks are priced at 12 to 17 ringgit, which offers an affordable yet luxurious experience. Specifically, they also had a lot of innovative endeavors. They opened a sign language store at the National University of Singapore in 2025, and that helped to emphasize inclusivity, localizing their marketing. And they also had a 10-win lottery campaign in Malaysia. This is something that Starbucks tried to do with their rewards card, but frankly, I think Chagee just did it better. The most important thing is that they tailored their menu to local preferences, offering Thai-inspired teas or low-calorie options that align with Asia's health trends. Unlike Starbucks' more uniform approach throughout every other country, I think Chagee really offered a rich yet bespoke tailored experience. As of now, Chagee shows no sign of slowing down. They're expanding into the US and strengthening their presence in Southeast Asia. While it's a franchise model, right? This actually helps to drive rapid growth because they are also investing in company-owned shares to ensure consistent quality throughout all their franchisees. And projections actually estimate that their 2025 gross merchandise value will reach 22 billion yuan, outpacing many competitors. So if you ask me, I'm probably more bullish on Chagee and neutral to bearish on Starbucks, because I think what they're doing with the ongoing war in Israel and Palestine will actually affect their market share quite a bit. You can see that in their stocks. In Asia, I think Chagee has crafted a formula that resonates more deeply with the locals here. At the end of the day, it can't be denied that Chagee truly is a modern success story, and Starbucks, I don't think it's gonna keep pace, especially in Asia. So do you prefer Chagee's culturally rooted teas or Starbucks coffee house classics? As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts below. Do you prefer Chagee or Starbucks? Am I pronouncing it correctly? I don't even know. See you guys next time. Bye.